Greetings and salutations, my stitchy friends. How is everyone this morning? So good. I hope so good. I am, excuse me, just ready for an easy morning, you know? Just an easy, stitchy, slow stitching, easy conversational kind of morning. And I hope you are too. I hope you are too. Oops, I made it too big, if that's possible. There we go. Okay, so when you arrive, let me know. I have not had a moment to stitch anymore, I don't think, since last week. It's just been a crazy week, and so, you know, I fight myself when I feel like I should be like more caught up or more, you know how it goes. But then I think, you know what? No, I good morning, Brenda. I need to be a little kinder to myself and just remember how much I look forward to this. Even if this is the only hour that I get to stitch during a week, and this past week it has been, that's okay, right? I get to hang with my friends. I get to and just kind of lose myself in the wonder of just stitching and connecting with my friends, right? It has been a crazy week. And some weeks are like that, right? But, oh, Brenda, I wanted to talk to you about... So I was talking yesterday in my pop-in paint party about the power of doing things with your non-dominant hand, like working to strengthen your non-dominant hand, and how that that there's like brushing your teeth with your left hand, or your non-dominant hand if you're left-handed, then with your right hand, texting, stirring your coffee, that it can help form new neural pathways. And it said that these new, I just found this fascinating, these new cognitive exercises, also known as neuroaerobics, strengthen connectivity between your brain cells. So I was thinking about your hand surgery, and if it was if it was with your dominant hand or your non-dominant hand, like which one was out of commission. I couldn't remember, but I knew I wanted to talk to you about it. Yeah, I think, and don't you think that's kind of how life goes, Brenda? Like, neither one of us have stitched a lot, and I think, you know, like there are times when I read voraciously, and there are times when I read more slowly. There's time, you know, and I think just being kind with yourself and knowing that that's kind of all part of it all, you know? But I have an hour right now, and you have an hour right now, and we can just chat and stitch. Like we're sitting across each other, you know, in my living room or yours, and, you know, Maybe we have a nice drink. We always have water. And a snack. Good morning, Vic. How are you this morning? I was just talking about yesterday during Pop and Paint Party. I had read this thing about working on strengthening your non-dominant hand. And I was telling everybody yesterday, you know, that the thing that, good morning, Valerie, we're just talking about that non-dominant hand thing, about how working to strengthen your non-dominant hand strengthens connectivity between your brain cells. And oh my gosh. That was, okay, Brenda, your non-dominant hand was is the one that, okay, I'm still in my brace until December 23rd when I go back to the surgeon. Oh, okay. Well, the brace has got to be, that's got to be a learning curve, I would think. Yeah, so I was, so that's kind of been in my brain, the whole not working hard on making these little weird simple changes to strengthen my non-dominant hand. And so I have been trying to brush my teeth with my non-dominant hand, and I'm just going to tell you something. It's weird. It's really weird when you first try it out. And so yesterday, I was at my cousin's house. I have an aunt and a cousin who came into town, and so, you know, I love me my family. That is for ding dang sure. Anyway, so I was talking to them about that whole non-dominant hand thing. And so it was so crazy because then we just started talking about how crazy it is that you don't know how much stronger your dominant hand is until like a circumstance happens, like maybe you break your wrist or, you know, whatever, or you just do, or, you know, or a friend has that experience. Like, I just don't know that it's on our consciousness level just during normal day-to-day life unless somebody says something. But it is a good exercise. I'm telling you, try to, like, for a week, that's my goal. Brush your teeth with your non-dominant hand for a week and see what happens. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, I will say. Anyway, gosh, I had a great time with my family yesterday. And we're going to try and get together again today. I have an uncle who's in the hospital, so we're going to go see him today. Yeah, I'm telling you, it feels like your hand doesn't work. It's the craziest feeling. So yeah, I think we should all try and do it for a week, just see what happens. I mean, Brenda, you're excused from the challenge. You have a brace on your non-dominant hand, but anyway, kind of keep it in your thinker. I thought that was kind of interesting. what was the other thing I was going to talk to you about? I am loving the variegated thread. I feel like it's really making a difference. Like it's just adding a new kind of something to my creating, to my embroidery. Valerie, are you finished with this, with the lupine? I'm curious if you did variegated threads, since you're the one that got me hooked on the variegated threads. Well, I think, like, Adorn It started it with the sunflower. Remember they had the peacock one, but then you were like, I ordered all of them, so then I had to order all of them because, you know. If one of us has a good idea, then we all have to have a good idea, right? So I was talking to my Aunt Mur, who's often here in the group, yesterday about this collection, and she said that she's almost done with Lily of the Valley, but that she chose her own colors too. I go, it must be something in our blood, Aunt Mur, that we have that little bit of a rebellion. You are using variegated on the flowers. So are you going to use like a purple, a yellow, and a pink variegated, or are you going to change up the colors completely? I haven't figured out exactly what I want to do just yet. I was just, I was just thinking about how much I love that we all kind of just do whatever we do, and we celebrate each other's, everybody's stitching. I love that. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Pulled that too fast. And I kind of knew it as soon as I started pulling it. Like, take a second, and take a second. There we go. I was talking to my dad yesterday, and he was saying that they got so much snow. So much snow. Crazy. But it's, I think, I was talking to Keely yesterday too, and she talked about the, about how they've had mild winters, and now she thinks they're going to get hit with a harsher winter this year. Ooh, everybody take a drink. Okay. I think I'm going to just start these this purple flower over here. just kind of feeling like I want to start it. You know what I mean? Okay, what did you say? Purple and yellow for sure, but not sure for the pink one. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. I read this article this morning and I tried to write down like as much of the article as I possibly could. How do I find the numbers to order the variegated colors? Okay, so when you go to, I presume you're talking about through Red Rock, right? So what I did was, when you look, like we want sulky 12 petite, right? Then like this purple is 4032. But if you put in sulky 12 weight petite variegated, then that's how I found them. How about you, Valerie? I noticed that that if I just put variegated, then all of the variegated came up. Is that how you found them, Valerie? And they're so pretty. They're so pretty, you guys. I just, holy tamale. It just added like a little something special, you know? Not that a plain color isn't, you know, a single color, I should say, isn't special. It is. I just, you know, wanted to just try a little something different. Oh, so I was telling you that I found this article, and it was all about how people who cry easily make the best leaders. It was fascinating. So this Harvard neurologist said people who cry easily make the best leaders because their brain has this rare advantage. People who cry easily aren't emotionally weak. They have a faster connecting brain. She showed scans comparing emotional responders versus non-responders. The ones who cried had a stronger bridge between the amygdala, amygdala, I don't know. I know I'm murderizing that word. Emotion, and the prefrontal cortex, logic. So they had a stronger connection between those, meaning their feelings don't block their thinking, they enhance it. Fascinating, right? When someone tears up, their nervous system is doing something extraordinary. It's processing emotional data in real time. Their system picks up micro tensions, shifts intones subtle changes in group dynamics long before others notice. This is why they make powerful leaders, she said. They can read the room before the room knows what it feels. Fascinating, right? In one study, emotional responders predicted conflict 40% more accurately and resolved it faster. They sensed discomfort early, adjusted their communications, softened their tones, or offered support before anyone asked. Their sensitivity wasn't a liability, it was a strategic awareness. A CEO cried during a presentation. His board panicked. But the neurologist said his brain was doing exactly what high intelligence emotional systems do, releasing tension, regulating stress, and returning to clarity after crying. She said his decision-making improved. His entire nervous system recalibrated. Crying is not a loss of control. It's the nervous system integrating faster than most people can think. People who cry easily aren't unstable. They're attuned, perceptive, self-aware, and neurologically built for connection and leadership. Your tears aren't a flaw. They are data, and your brain knows what to do with them. Shut up, you guys. Oh my goodness. That was just fascinating, right? Fascinating. And it makes you just aware of like what your how you handle those situations. Are you an easy crier? I am a pretty easy crier. And as a girl in the workplace, I always hated crying at work. It always felt like I lost all my credibility. Do you know what I mean? But now I'm thinking, oh, maybe I was onto something and I didn't even know. Because I do feel like I am pretty in tune to, a group's dynamic. It's fascinating to be teaching in this way online, because I can't see your faces and I can't see your emotion except through your words, and that's kind of a thing I had to get used to, but I think we're making it work, right? I think we make it work. Okay, what did you say, Valerie? All the variegated start with 40. Yes, I did notice that. And yes, I put variegated in the search bar. Yes. Have you started doing any of these flowers yet, Valerie, with the variegated? I'm kind of I'm curious, like what you are feeling with the variegated floss on these flowers. I just think that it's going to be kind of fascinating to see where it takes us, That's what we're here for, Brenda. For each other. Anyway, I found that fascinating. The crying thing on the heels of the left-handed or the non-dominant hand thing. I found it all fascinating. But I find people fascinating, Remember a little bit ago we were talking about one way you're different than your younger self and one way that you are the same? Has anybody given that a thought? I'm curious, like what you guys came up with, if you did. Sorry, allergies. Okay, what did you say? I can cry watching a movie too. Me too, but Brenda. Okay, Valerie, no, not yet. I just started this pattern. I'm working on 4 different projects right now. Oh, of course you are, Brenda. Valerie. That's who we are, right? That is who we are. Always have more than one thing going. Always, always. Oh, I'm really liking it. Valerie, look at the purples are, I'm really liking it. It's making a nice, some nice dimension. That's making me happy. There we go. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? Can you see it? It's nice. I'm going to tie this one off. Let's start on another petal. Good morning, Keels. We were just talking about, a multitude of things. The power of variegated thread and how to order it from Red Rock. Everybody take a drink. I found out yesterday that my Aunt Mer was here, Kills, visiting Aunt Dee. Aunt Dee's birthday is this Friday. So, Aunt Mer and her son Chris came out for a visit, and oh my gosh, we just had the best time. We just laughed and cried and laughed and oh my gosh, it was lovely. It was lovely. It was. And I'm going out to Mesa to see them again. That's so funny, Keels. That's what we were just talking about. The variegated is it's just adding a little something, right? I'm just kind of digging it. So Brenda was asking how to order them. And you know, Valerie to the rescue. She knew exactly. I just told her that my simple way of doing it, but I knew Valerie would have more information. They are my mom's sisters. Yes, 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 they are. And it was, you know, I saw my mom and my Aunt Murray yesterday, and that was, so, you know, I was trying really hard to not stare at her. But I did see my mom, because they both had big round brown eyes, and so I just kind of kept looking at her. That were their father's eyes. My grandfather had big round eyes. So pretty. And so it was lovely. It was lovely. But I found out that Uncle Andy is in the hospital, so I'll be going back out to Mesa today to see my uncle. And hang with my aunts and my cousins again. It was lovely. Did you see that? So yes, I see parts of my mom and Aunt Dee too. They had the same. They have the same gap between their front teeth. Aunt Dee and my mom. But Aunt Dee got Graham's blue eyes. So anyway, it was a lovely evening. And we had birthday cake, and Aunt Dee wore a birthday crown. It was, oh my gosh, we had ourselves a time. It was grand. It was grand. And hopefully we can bring some joy to Uncle Andy by telling funny family stories. I have 2 cousins named Christopher, and they are both hysterically funny. They are. Like sometimes things that only your family knows are funny. Do you know what I mean? That was, but we told lots of family stories yesterday. Like I found out that my mom took Aunt Dee to her first R-rated movie. I loved it. Oh, I thought that was so dang cute. So cute. And Aunt Dee, I'm sure, felt very grown up. Has anyone put up their Christmas decorations yet? I have not. I don't know what movie they saw, Valerie. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? I have no idea. So now I'm dying to know, but I don't know that Aunt Dee remembered. She goes, you know, they were kissing and everything, because, you know, that was such a big deal back then. She goes, it wasn't like today. I thought that was so dang cute. They were kissing and everything. so cute. I'm really liking the variegated in this lupine. I know. Aren't you wondering, like, what was so scandalous back then? That they had to sneak and hide it from my gram. I love that. I love that. What was the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about? Has anybody watched any good Hallmark movies this year yet? I've seen there's a couple new ones out. But I have not watched one Hallmark movie yet this year. I did watch that one with Michelle Pfeiffer. I think I talked to you guys about that. It was really good because Dennis Leary is hysterical. And I'm just going to tell you, Michelle Pfeiffer was funny as heck in it. It was really good. And just got us in the Christmas spirit. But we haven't put up one decoration yet. Much to my great niece Desiree's chagrin. She's like, Auntie, you need to put up something Christmassy. I know. Oh, what fun. Yes, that's the name. That's the fun. It was very good, wasn't it, Keels? I really liked it. I thought it was darling. That's really making a impact, I think, this variegated thread. There we go. I knew I had to get into it like a kind of a tight corner with that last little, with that last stitch. Isn't that crazy how that happens? Sometimes you have to really finagle to get the perfect stitch. Shorzy is doing well. He is, within a day, he was in charge of our whole house. He loves when Desiree comes over because she will just run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in the backyard with him. And he loves that. Like crazy. Like crazy. I only have a few Christmas houses out. I need to put my little tree up. It's a tabletop tree. So do you do those Christmas houses, what are they called? Keely? Studio somethings. Darn it. What's the name of them? I don't have anything out. So I gotta come up with something, for pity's sake. at least a wreath on the door. And you know what? I was buying Christmas, I went to Trader Joe's to buy my aunt a bouquet for her birthday yesterday. And they had those little tabletop trees. They had all different sizes and they had beautiful wreaths, but I was not going to be home for hours and hours and hours. So I didn't buy one, but I'm thinking I want to go back because they were so pretty. Department 56. There you go. Snow Village. They also make a Dickens Village. Oh. The only Hallmark movie I've watched is one sponsored by Abbott called The More and the Merrier. Excellent. Besides some product placement, insure, etc., they discussed a program that connects heart patients. Oh, that's cool. Ooh. Department 56. No, I have some wood houses from Michael's. Oh, did you paint them, Valerie? Or do you have them in their natural state? Shorzy? No. Some neighbor is outside in front of their own house. I'm sure. Shorzy. Shh. Shorzy. He does have to have the last word, I will say. He does. You hear him? Hey. No, babe. Last word. When my house was broken into, they stole all my Department 56 houses. I had like 75 houses. Oh my gosh, Valerie. That's awful. I am so sorry. Ugh, I can't imagine the violation that must feel. Ugh. It just must feel terrible. I can't even imagine it. Okay, wait a sec, Kills. I saw you just wrote something. Remember yes, Damar Hamlin, the Buffalo Bill who suffered cardiac arrest. He's in the... Shut up now, I totally have to... I remember watching that game, Keely. It was just... Holy smokes, right? And then, like, when he finally came back, and it was something. Then I will absolutely watch that movie. No, Brenda, we are dog sitting for our friend's doggy, and we dog sit him kind of periodically. I wouldn't say often, but periodically. And he is just the sweetest. And now he knows us, so he just, he's the funniest dog. I told you, he just rules the roost. All right. Okay. Tie off before I get myself into a situation. Okay. You haven't painted them. Okay. I'm gradually giving my Snow Village houses to my daughter-in-law. She is loving them. Oh, Keels, I love that you have somebody to pass those on to. Do you know what I mean? Who loves them too. That makes all the difference, doesn't it? Oh, everybody, let's take a drink. Have you been listening to Christmas music? I have been listening to lots of Christmas music. I think this time I'm going to move my hoop. Oh, you're going to finish it today, Keels, the Lily of the Valley. Well, now I'm curious what the next one is, too. It's fun, isn't it? Just like, what's coming next? And I drew them all. I have no idea what order anything's coming. I have no idea. I do not. Okay. Yeah, Aunt Mer said that she was just finishing up Lily of the Valley also. I don't think she brought it with her or anything. She, when she was at home. I was just thinking the other day when I was listening to Christmas music about how, you know, I mean, there's always lots of new Christmas music that comes out, but the tried and true stuff is oftentimes from like the 40s and 50s. And I thought, isn't it fascinating that young people sing along with those old Christmas songs, and maybe they don't even know who, sorry, I was putting lip balm on. Maybe they don't even know who those artists are. Maybe they do, hopefully, but that they sing along to. I love that. I love that they sing along to all the Christmas music. Do you keep your pattern in the hoop when you are not stitching? I think I need to get another hoop. I kind of do, Brenda. I know you're supposed to take it off when you're not stitching. I never do. I was thinking the same thing, Bren, that I might need to get another one of these nerds. I love this hoop. Thank you for turning me on to it. I just love it. I do. Keely, don't you have more than one nerd? I thought you did. I'm going to take another drink. What's your favorite Christmas album? For me, Andy Williams' Red Christmas album. It reminds me of my childhood classic. I got a like I certainly have memories of Christmas albums from my childhood, but when I moved into my first apartment, I remember I had gone to the record store and I bought a Motown Christmas cassette tape and a Carpenter's Christmas cassette tape. I know, could they be more different? But that is me. Anyway, I think that Motown Christmas, I can still sing all the words to all those songs. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, it has the Jackson 5 and Smokey Robinson, and I think the Temptations are on there. Oh my gosh, it's so good, you guys. It's so, so good. Okay, what did you say? Yes, I have the one you have and a larger rectangle. Oh, okay. Oh, larger. That would be hard with these patterns, wouldn't it? Because I feel like this one, if I could get one that's like just a little smaller. I don't know if they even have that, but I've been thinking about it. How about you, Brenda? How about you, Valerie? Favorite Christmas album? Or anyone who's watching this on the replay, what's your favorite Christmas album? That's a great question, Keels. Oh, I have the Carpenters, Christmas. My second fave is Amy Grant, A Christmas Album. Oh, yeah, I do love that one, too. I have a Christmas playlist on my iPhone, on my Apple, not Apple Music, my iTunes. And I have, it runs the gamut. I have the theme song from Christmas Vacation by Lindsey Buckingham. I have, who sings that one? Gosh, who sings that one? That's, I think it's the Waitresses. There's an 80s, it's quite varied, the Christmas songs that are on that Christmas playlist. Oh my gosh. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Do, 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 do. You know that song. I know you guys know that song. I end up having to use a smaller round hoop to get the final corners of the pattern. Yeah. Let's see. I have several hoops, but not that brand. I need to order several thread conditioners so I can keep them with my projects. I like Bing. Oh, I do like Bing Crosby too. I do. He had just such a beautiful voice, didn't he? That brand of hoop, they have several sizes, and they have them on Amazon. All right. I'm sure that's probably where I got the first one. I wonder if Red Rock has hoops. Ooh, maybe I need to look and see. I would rather give my money to a small business like Red Rock. I love them. I do. Johnny Mathis. Aunt Dee always had a Johnny Mathis Christmas album that she played. Oh my gosh. And so we were talking about Christmas trees yesterday. And Aunt Dee's like, I don't know if I'm going to put up my Christmas tree. She just has a little tabletop one too. She goes, I don't know if I'm going to do that. This year, I go, are you putting up the macrame Santa? And she said, absolutely. My aunt has this macrame Santa that a friend made for her in the 70s. And oh my gosh, you guys, I will take a picture of it and I will post it on here. It's the most glorious macrame Santa. I love that macrame Santa. I do. And my aunt's daughter-in-law was like, oh, I love that macrame Santa. So I love that it'll go to somebody who will. Eventually, it'll go to somebody who loves it. I have, oh, do you use a Christmas tree skirt? Or do you use one of those newfangled, what are they called? What are they called? A cuff or a collar or something? So I have sort of a tabletop. Well, it's like a 4-foot tree. But Jeff made me like a box, a wooden box, out of a bunch of barn wood that my dad had brought me from Michigan. And so he, or maybe it was out of an old, maybe that was out of an old fence that we had here. I think that's what it is. Anyway, but I do still put my Christmas tree. I have a Mary Englebright Christmas tree skirt that it's like a kind of a fleecy kind of fabric, and then you enhanced it with fabric paint. Anybody remember that? Hello, 90s. Oh my gosh, I love that Christmas tree skirt. I love Mary Englebright. I have a Mary Englebright countdown calendar thing that I put on top of the entertainment center. Oh, I just love that one too. I have a big selection of shiny bright ornaments that I arrange in different ways every year. I have this cool frame Christmas door decoration that the Magnificent Seven, I've told you guys about our friend group, the Magnificent Seven, that we made during one of our gatherings. And oh my gosh, I love it. And it was our friend Tanya brought us those frames, and she taught us all about chalk painting, and oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I just love that. I love that project. Because it's filled with memories of making them with my friends too, you know. Okay, what did you say, Keels? I have a Christmas tree skirt that my mom made. Oh my gosh. I treasure it even though I haven't put up a tree in 5 years. Oh my gosh, Keels. I love that. I love that. I do. I know there's something about stuff that someone else has made, especially a mom. And we're both motherless girls now. Oh, Valerie, you are too. How about you, Brad? Are you a motherless girl? Or are you lucky enough to still have your mom? Did you gasp when Mary Kay Andrews mentioned shiny bright ornaments in the Santa suit? Yes, I love them. And you know what's so funny? I have some shiny bright ones, the real McCoy, but I also have like some from like Kmart that I got at an estate sale somewhere along the line, and it still has like the little Kmart price tag on it. Oh, I just love it. I have some old tinsel packaging that still has the tinsel in it, I think from Kmart or from like a drugstore or something. Oh, I just love it. Yes, my mother died when I was 38 years old. Oh, Brent, I'm so sorry. It's a terrible feeling, isn't it? You just feel rudderless without a mom. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you had a good mom. And we had good moms, didn't we, Keels? Bren, Valerie, I'm sure you had good moms too. Or I hope you did. I hope you did. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm loving This variegated. This is making me happy. So happy. Oh, girls, it is 3 minutes after 10. I am so sorry. You know, we just get on a subject, don't we? And then the time just flies. I adore you all, and I am so grateful. I'm so grateful for this hour every week. And like I told Valerie yesterday, I don't know how I didn't put Stitchalong on the calendar this time. But, yes, we will have Stitchalongs. Yes, we will. Not the week of Christmas because, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, Valerie, that you've lost both parents. I am. It's just a stinky thing, isn't it? It's just a stinky, stinky thing. Okay. Anywho, I will bid you adieu. I will see you tomorrow morning where we will be working with the Carmen art print bowl, and it's so fun. I can't wait to share it with you all. So, until I meet you again, have a grand, grand time. You can make it as grand as you want it to be, as you're able to be. Seriously, I said goodbye and I'm still stitching. Sorry about that, you guys. I can't stop myself. All right, I'll stop now. I adore you all. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.